anticipated the window, threw an accurate pass, and hit me on the run.
It looked like after your celebration, you had to put your hands over your ears. I don't know, did that mean anything, like blocking out the noise or something?
No, it was a celebration.
For Sanders, well protected, and there's Jeudy, and he's off, and into the end zone, touchdown Cleveland. "60-yard touchdown pass."
So I'm just thankful that we built those relationships that quickly within the receiver room and within the team and within the O-line and everything.
It's absolutely amazing. Jerry Jeudy still seems like he's bothered by something, man. His vibe is just not what I would expect it to be after scoring touchdown from Shedeur Sanders. You would think he would be smiling, more excited, his energy would be higher, but it still don't seem to be that way.
The moment Shedeur launched that 60-yard touchdown, Jerry Jeudy's whole vibe flipped instantly. You could see it on his face, a mix of shock, pride, and a little spark of jealousy. Because when Shedeur puts a ball right in your hands like that, you suddenly realize you're dealing with a quarterback on a totally different level. And Jeudy knew it the second that ball crossed the end zone. Jerry Jeudy's whole energy after that touchdown just felt weird, and pretending not to notice it is impossible. When a quarterback drops a perfect throw in your hands while running under pressure, most receivers get hyped. But Jeudy looked irritated, almost uncomfortable, like he refused to enjoy anything. It's crazy because Shedeur gave him the kind of pass receivers dream about, yet Jeudy acted like he wanted all the spotlight without giving Shedeur the credit he deserved. It's the same strange energy we've been seeing from him. An energy that doesn't match the work Shedeur puts in on every single snap. When your quarterback is fighting for you, buying time, taking hits, and still delivering the ball, the least you can do is show some real respect. And everyone remembers what Jeudy pulled earlier on the sideline, talking wild at Shedeur, acting disrespectful, acting like he was the superstar who didn't need to hear anything. That moment exposed a lot. Shedeur stayed calm, didn't yell back, didn't lose control. He carried himself like a real leader, while Jeudy made it obvious he was more focused on his ego than the entire team. Even now, the way he carries himself after scoring on a beautiful play from the same quarterback he was mad at, it just proves he still hasn't checked himself at all. Instead of lifting the team, he brings this weird attitude like he wants all the spotlight without doing the real work or respecting the guy who's actually keeping the offense alive. Meanwhile, Stefanski is standing on the sidelines pretending he's in control when everyone can clearly see he's not. He's the same coach who kept making terrible quarterback decisions, killing momentum and forcing players into roles that never fit them. People are calling out how Jeudy keeps running the wrong routes, how that big sideline argument happened because he wasn't where he was supposed to be, and how Shedeur handled it like a pro in the press conference without embarrassing him by saying his name. Fans say Flacco used to let Jeudy freelance, drop passes, and act like a diva. But those days are over because Shedeur actually holds players accountable and demands real trust in the offense. Everyone can see Jeudy's energy is off. Even after a touchdown, he looks annoyed instead of excited. Even in the press conference, people don't trust him because he doesn't bring consistent effort. The comments all point to one thing. Shedeur is the real leader, the one who brings order, the one who wants receivers he can actually rely on. And fans are already begging for the Browns to surround him with dependable players. Because Shedeur is rising fast, earning respect with real work and steady leadership, while Jeudy is stuck in his emotions and struggling to deal with a quarterback who won't let him get away with anything anymore. Now look at this. Shedeur is clearly stepping up in a huge way, proving he's the future of the Browns. Since his first start in Week 12, he's thrown touchdowns in 3 straight games, showing he can perform under pressure and keep the offense alive. That 60-yard touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy wasn't just Jeudy's longest catch of the season. It also came after Jeudy had looked shaky all year with his best play being a 39-yard catch where he still fumbled. Jeudy's been quiet most of the season, only scoring twice, which shows he's not the consistent playmaker he tries to convince people he is. Meanwhile, Shedeur is stacking multiple touchdown games, showing real growth and real leadership. The fact that Jeudy had to flip into the end zone just to get attention proves he's depending on flashy moments instead of steady, smart football like Shedeur plays. Shedeur is carrying the team while Jeudy is still trying to figure out where he fits. And it's painfully obvious who's actually leading the Browns forward.
Since I first got here, it's definitely, mentally, it's ups and downs, it's different things, but I'll say consistently the same. I tend to stay and feel the same. You know, in college and now, I think footwork and I think all that ties into a lot. You know, that ties into trust. That ties into knowing where you guys are going to be. That ties into everything. So that's where you see the improvement, because that we had that leap of faith, you know, this past week, with knowing that the receiver's going to be in the right places, looking everybody in the eyes saying, I'm going to be there, I got you, building that foundation, building that trust. So when everything, like, when I trust, then you get the best out of me. You get what I'm saying? It's hard for me as a player to not trust things and play my best. So I'm just thankful that we built those relationships that quickly within the receiver room and within the team and within the O-line and everything.
If you want more inside looks at Shedeur Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, and the real story behind the Browns, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss our breakdowns, hot takes, and all the behind-the-scenes action. This is where the real fans get the full picture. Subscribe now and join the conversation, because the Brown story is just getting started.